All right, hello everybody and welcome back to Orwell. Part number 2. We're going to continue right where we left off with my same profile. And the last episode, just to recap, we have this Cassandra Watergate who was seen at the scene of the Freedom Plaza bombing. She also had been arrested previously at that same location for assaulting a police officer. It's unclear whether there was a lack of evidence or whether her expensive or her wealthy pharmaceutical family helped her out of that or not. She does have a lawyer, Josie, or Joseph or something, spelled in a very interesting way, who is also her boyfriend, and she's kind of like bipolar-ish, I guess, because, yeah, Joseph Langley right here is the boyfriend. Oh, I didn't realize I could go to... Oh, interesting. I didn't even realize you could do that. Okay, so I need to go find out more information on these people. But right now I'm supposed to research. In the last listener, we listened to their chat session. Which one was it here? She got really mad because he said he had to do something, and instead of being able to go on a date with her tonight, and he asked her if she was taking her methorin, and she got really pissed off about that. But let's go find out what this methorin is. And it's going to be a product of the pharmaceutical company, I'm sure. Products. Here we go. Methorin Blue. Here we go. Watergate Pharmaceuticals enriches lives with their industry-leading range of products, making an important contribution to our well-being. Below you'll find a small selection of our most popular products. Methorin is a mood-elevating medication with a lemon taste. Interesting. Methorin. Here we go. Antidepressant to help stabilize. So let's move this over. Oh, I can't do that. It's the wrong profile. I got to go to Cassandra. Yes, we're going to upload that methorin as an antidepressant. She might be emotionally unstable if she's reliant on that medication. I mean, that's a far jump to say. Looking at what you have extracted so far, we're dealing with a potentially dangerous personality. Okay. I will indicate that to law enforcement. I don't know where he's coming up with these ideas because that's he's jumping pretty fast to her being very dangerous when right now, based on the last conversation, it looks like she was at this, whatever happened with the assault did happen with the assault. I don't know why the evidence was the lack of evidence, but the bombing thing seems that she was just in the wrong place at the wrong time because she always has to take a bus through that place. And she even said, can't believe I was right there. I hate having to go to that place because of the memories. And then literally it happened and I just got out of there right before this bomb went off. Like, so I don't know. She might be lying. I don't know, but it's a possibility. So let's see now that we have got a lot of information on her. Does she have more on her portfolio? What is going on in the portfolio that I haven't done yet? We got that. We got that. We got that. No, it looked like there was something still. Oh, this picture. I don't want this new picture. I like the old picture. There. Make sure that turns gray. Okay. So I wonder if now I'm supposed to move on to a different relationship because I didn't realize, God, Goldfells? Alice Watergate Bruno, I didn't realize all this. This seems to be the most important relationship right now. The relationship that the lawyer has with her. Now, opening up his profile did not seem to open up any new information though. Like I was expecting something to turn maybe based on what profile I had up here. It would show me different items. There was the... Is it people? No. Faulkner, Delacroix, Gallagher, Blaine. None of these people are familiar. Positions that are open. I remember not seeing anything here. Safety. There's something about the safety bill. These terrorists. And I don't see anything good in here. How to participate. Find out how to donate. Volunteer. Become a member. Join the Army of the Nation. Big promoter direct services. The Homeland. Okay. Well, where was the article about him? Shooting procedure. Raises mutilation. Yeah, this one here. Okay. Can I just... Why can't I upload this picture? Okay, so there's nothing I can do with this, it doesn't look like. Who's Harrison O'Donnell? Was this the guy from the we went to her blog or whatever and saw that he invited her, I think, to join some activist group. Is that Harrison or was that Mary? This is the best friend. I said best friend, even though it's possible it's not the best friend. Goldfells. He's a co-member of Thought, which was the activist organization. These are her parents. But I don't have much information on them. So, oops. I'm a little, here we go. New, okay, see my objectives. Assess Cassandra's attitude toward the assault of violence in general. Oh, I can speed this up a little bit. So I have to look at how do I do that though? How do I assess her attitude anymore without having anything else I can see? What else is in the company that I didn't take? I didn't take the new portrait, which is fine. I don't think a portrait can't be the thing that's gonna... We got the antidepressant part of that. The jobs. We are got that. Yeah, the portrait can't be what's holding me back from going further ahead, is it? Her portfolio. There's no way. If I have nothing else to go with, we're gonna look here. This is the portrait I'm using. It says the new portrait. Well, I mean, it would replace the new portrait. Where was timelines? Her timeline. Here we go. I disabled this portrait as well. I got her birthday, art, music, activism. These are not clickable. Those are her likes. March 1st, 2017. So that's relatively new, but if you look back, this picture of hers. Wait, she uploaded it when? Here we go. Changed her profile on 2016. So this is July of 2016. I don't know when the one's taken that we have. My assumption is the one that was taken was in July 2017 when she was arrested for... This is the police mugshot. So this has to be the most recent one. So I'm not going to use a different picture. I don't... So Cassandra shall be known as the world... So this is going to be... There's Juliet Carrington in contact with... Oh, this adds another person. Had her alias name suggested Juliet Carrington. Casserthis. You know what? Let's drag this in. Wait. Wrong pro... Oh, wait. I'm not on a profile at all. That's why. Does this unlock anything? Yes, it found another document. Okay, an alias name. You know, people on the web, so many names, so many identities. Okay. It's always good to record every alias. That's why we can match data charts. Yeah, you're getting very confusing because she says she lives in a place, capitalized, called Wonderland, and you're like, that's not obviously right. Yet just random Casserthis, one person mentioning it once. That's it? Okay, whatever. We clearly got somewhere with this. On an overview of the thoughts are free. So this is the thought. It's got to be pushed to, oh, look, George Orwell. If liberty means anything at all, blah, blah, blah. So entries 1 through 9. Are the thoughts still free? Archive. Everything's archived. This one is new, though. Let's look at the brand new one. Hey, look at that. There she is. Freedom is unfree. Cams everywhere, even in Freedom Plaza. Is it just me or is there more than a little bit, I don't know, ironic? So that was September 2016. So she knows that there was cameras there as well. You probably know Blue Horn. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. So this is conflicting with something. We haven't found what it conflicts with yet. Pretty much all this. So it doesn't conflict with something on this page, which is interesting because I would bet you... So this is going to be after the fact. That was just because in the middle of the chaos, someone believed to have seen me hurt a police officer. So she's claiming complete innocence. Even knowing that there's cameras there. That was just because in the middle of the chaos. One would assume this is an age where all the cams are everywhere. It should be easy to prove whether I was out involved or not, but it wasn't. It took weeks of investigative custody to figure out that the cam footage was actually not clearly showing anything at all. Which raises the question why there's so many damn cameras in the first place, or she thinks it's for intimidation. Okay, understood. Let's go to Catharsis, her account first. She's only got one article in there. You tell the Cassie one. Don't we already have that? Wasn't there an aliases thing? Cassie I92. Yeah, this is all the same. We already have this, right? Oh yeah, data submitted already. Okay, so yeah, I don't need to drag that over. Okay, that's fine. Let's go back. Let's go back. So somewhere I'm betting if it says she's saying that this is supposed to be peaceful, I'm betting one of these articles talks about it trying to be like a night to remember. Maybe this article's private. I need to ask an admin to get to it. Interesting. Let's see if we can get to the first one. No, private. Private. I can only get to hers, huh? An unexpected. Flawed. Probably because it's not archived. I probably don't have access to any of the archives. So I just click on metamorphosis. War on indifference. Yeah, that's all of them. Night to remember. And thought must change direction. Okay, so we can only get to that one article, which has a conflict with something. And I don't know what that something is yet. So let's hold off on submitting anything. So something's in her timeline. Finally, someone who had the guts and grit and explosives to show how futile violence is. Why is that? Oh, surveillance is. I was so confused. I thought it said how futile violence is. And I'm like, these don't conflict at all. How futile surveillance is. Okay. So she wrote this on the 13th. Saying that she never wants, or that explosion basically is justified. Versus this one, she's saying, never even occurred to anybody that it wasn't me. We were there because we wanted a peaceful protest. We've always been against violence. I mean, the thing is, I don't know which way. Wait, did she just... Is this a new mention? Like, I see lots of people being killed. Or are you out of your mind? Is this new? Hold on. Detonation destroys and kills Memorial Boston. 3 killed. Or Bonton, not Boston. So here's the deal, though. Even looking at this from a just perspective of taking it all in, finally someone who had the grit and explosives to show how futile surveillance is. Basically, it's saying that she's saying the surveillance isn't doing anything. She is kind of going like positive for violence, which is very sad. But I'm not sure she necessarily is advocating violence. She's just saying like, this proves the point. Somebody just exploded this, though you have cameras everywhere. I'm not sure she's necessarily trying to say this in a way of, people died, but I don't know. And here's the problem with that, is I think basically I'm at a point where I have to choose one of these. And I'm going to try to choose this one, saying that she's against violence. No, I'm not sure how true that is. If you think that's her actual attitude, we might be barking up the wrong tree after all. I mean, yeah, it's possible. She's promoting 2 different things in 2 different places. I don't know which one is true or not. I had to make a choice. I wish you wouldn't make me just make one to progress the storyline, because I could do some more digging to find out, but clearly there was a roadblock where I couldn't move forward without making a choice. So all right, what we found so far is all good and interesting, but I think we're still searching for something a little more concrete. We have to dig deeper. Thank you. We're digging deeper. So there's something still in here then, right? Wait. Or if there's cameras where you cannot see. When founding this blog years ago, Abraham predicted pretty much all this from the web. Wait, did I get to read this? How am I getting to read this one? I propose to consider the question, are our thoughts still free? Dear readers, there's a German folk song. Well, that was what was sent in that news article, remember? It says the first like 3 verses of it, 3 lines. Thoughts are free, who can guess them? Then fly by like nocturnal shadows. No man can know them, no hunter can shoot them. With powder and lead, thoughts are free. Well, that's inciting violence. I think what I want and what delights me is still always reticent and is suitable. My wish and desire no one can deny me, and so it will always be thoughts are free. And if I'm thrown from the darkest dungeon, all these futile works, because my thoughts tear all gates and walls apart, thoughts are free. This guy came in 1993. Okay, so is this all? No, yesterday's a question on my mind of increasing interconnectedness of humans by modern technology. Okay, so who is this guy? A Goldfels comment. So Goldfels exists as a person. Let's go back to this guy. Interesting name, by the way. I just stumbled upon your new blog, and there's some truth to you there. The web was born in the sense of, well, if you didn't know one before. Franklin surprised to find. Can I use this picture? Why can't you give me Goldfels' picture? Franklin was surprised to find anyone here at all. I thought nobody would ever find this blog at all. Hello, admin. I like your things too. Could you one, but now even more, to get a service on search engine optimization independent? Others get clicks and more money for you. Okay, so this is just somebody who's a bot. I don't know what to do with this. All right, that's clickable, but I do want to go to Goldfels' page first. He's got 5 articles. He's no contact. He's Goldfels. He's the admin. Why can't I add any information on Goldfels, though? Let's click on this. No, I still can't get to those. So, oh, there's a conversation happening. Hold on. Oh, with Juliet Carrington. Here we go. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Jules. Juliet Carrington was just a contact. Uh-oh. Maybe I made the wrong choice here. Those are not going to preach me about this stupid post. I do have a feeling I made the wrong choice, but let's see. So basically she's saying that your friend's telling her it was wrong to say that, and she's like, yeah, don't lecture me. She's just saying a lot of shit's happening today. The bomb stirred up like crazy stuff. Yeah, so you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. Should I smash the freaking skull of the father of 2 children because I lost it? Wow, so she's admitting. Can I do that? I can't do that. Hold on, let's get back to you. Let's get that. So she's saying that she lost. Whoa. Well, where did that come from? Now this is perfect. We can arrest her and open an investigation. However, we'll probably need to hold her long if it really happened in defense of Julie. Hold on, let's see. We're going to work. The investigation team is already on its way. We need to wait for confirmation. Hold on, buddy. Next up, Wonderland, right? Yeah, shut up, dick. Just kidding. I said be careful of the pride of wrong data. How was I supposed to know that there's wrong data? You gave me a place in a town that doesn't exist. It's a fictional game. Come on, man. In Miss Watergate's case, it was not a problem to get her address with the help of local police due to her former record. Cassie. So what is this? This is conflicting with... Was protected from a police officer by Cassandra Watergate. A conflict. Injured a police officer to protect Julie Carrington. Hold on a second. How can I know... How not have been my fault? I smashed his skull. What's the conflict now? I've already submitted this data. Fuck. Who knows what would have happened if he didn't stop him? This really should remove this post. I feel like an asshole. Or was kind of asshole. I might be free, but I'm not innocent. Okay, so they close the session. What is this in conflict with? I already submitted one of them. What? You let me submit this before showing me there was a conflict. Yeah, I can't do anything with that anymore. I can't do anything with that anymore because it's invalid. Both of them could be true, though. I don't understand. Why is this a conflict? Some things about this game are a little confusing here. Here's another one. Another chat. Okay, she's saying she's right. She's going to take down the post. Uh-oh. That's the police. She ain't never coming back because she's going to be in police custody in a minute. How is your boyfriend? You still together? We already know that. That says data invalid? Oh, more precise data was admitted. I love how quick. It's been less than a minute, like, because these were a minute ago, and she's like, hello? 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 Cassie? You answered the door? It takes you more than a minute to answer the door? A little crazy. I'll inquire if all went well with arresting Miss Watergate. You did a good job in any case, okay? Although we have no proof she's involved in the bombing, we might be able to question her. Despite acting in defense of this Juliet, she seems to be quite unstable and a threat. I don't agree with you. Okay, just to confirm, she's now in custody. Very good work. I'm curious though about the thought group, though, wherever they are. Oh God, no. Take a look at the news. Is there another bombing? I'm assuming. Yeah, 2 dead after second explosion. Explosion charge set off at Stelligan University. That is horrible. 2 dead, similar approach, same letter found. So the assaults are connected. It's probably that Godfell's guy, would be my guess. But if they weren't already, Miss Watergate was in custody at the time. But, like, she literally just went into custody. So that's her out of the picture, at least for the attack. This complicates matters massively. So much for a simple test case. I need to speak with my superior, see how we are to process these. See, I feel he is not... This man is not using proper judgment. He came to a conclusion at the beginning before any of this started. It was like, this is the chick. Now you just put it all together so that I can go arrest her. Like, he thought it was her from the beginning and didn't sidestep. Now he's all of a sudden like, well, God, it couldn't have been her if she was already in custody when this other bombing happened. But you did good today. You can log off and get some rest by clicking the button on the top of the desk. Try and get some sleep. I have a feeling the next few days are going to be trying at best. Oh, didn't realize it was going to go day by day. Why do I want to log off, though? Hold on. Let's see if I can get... So this is at the university. Stelligan campus has been closed off half an hour ago. According to the uncovered statement, city administrator received an anonymous letter just minutes prior, which, again, contained the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song. Don't inform me about any developments. Okay. So it looks like that is all I can do right now. So hit this button and finish your work. All unprocessed data chunks will expire. Yes. Finish my work. All right, so it's a lot of stuff. Next day. Episode 2, a place where there is no darkness. Welcome back. I hope you don't mind if we start right away. We have tons of work ahead of us. No problem. I met with my superiors and they wish to continue with the test case. They believe in the capability of Orwell to handle this. Oh, and you, of course. My superiors agree with me. Based on the information you already have extracted, the activist group known as Thought is worth investigating. It seems that the Goldfells is an important member of Thought, so now we have a clearance to consider him a target person. Now that Goldfells is a target person, there may be new data chunk available in documents you have already accessed. Don't forget to go back and recheck. Oh, so now I can add stuff to him because he's a target person? I couldn't before. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely stuff in here. I'm going to user Goldfells. Let's start there. Let's get this man a picture. He doesn't have contact information. Oops. Let's go. Are the thoughts still free? This is guy. The thoughts are free. What is this? That mentions the folks on thoughts are free. Yep, we definitely think that's important. I immigrated to the nation. The letter. We are right, it seems. Did you not read that before? When I was still young, long before I immigrated to the nation in 1993. So I believe that that should be... It says he was a German immigrant. Does it say he's from... It says it's a German folk song. It doesn't say that he's from Germany, but let's guess that that's accurate. I shouldn't be like, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. He moved here in 1992, not 93. That's why I created this blog. When I think of increasingly aggressive operations of the surveillance machinery in the nation, I truly fear the answer to this question. I mean, yes, I agree. Let's say anything here. The thought and activist group are the same name as the blog. Of course they're together. If Goldfeld is the one who created the blog, perhaps he founded or is even the leader of the activist group. Very smart man. Very smart man, Mr. Guy. Now what headlines? This is just showing a new one, or oh man, there's 3 more things today. Heavy rainstorms expected for the weekend. Hillbury Bonton, the Davenport siblings, owner of the big social network, timelines out on a major corporation. Bonton attacks against Stelligan University. That's probably an important thing. Bombing that occurred yesterday at Stelligan University seems to be connected to the attack against Freedom Plaza. Earlier in the week, malevolence, letter received, support the suspicion, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So we're going to look. Wait, there's a new thing there. Let's go look at her new. Oh, this is her new arrest record. Okay. No, everything's redacted. The suspect was arrested in her flat, willingly opened the door, cooperated with the police. Okay, that's her new arrest record. But what's this one that it's taking me to here? Wait, the thought changes direction. This is a brand new one that I can access all of a sudden. I don't know why I can access this. I thoroughly believe we were able to capture minds if only we could garner attention as a thought group. After 1.5 years recruiting 2 of my students and arranging 3 demonstrations like the one held at Freedom Plaza. Okay, recruited 2 students. That is important. Franklin, sadly, the answer to the latter is a resounding no. Wait, 3 demonstrations. More interesting might be that 2 students got involved. I feel obliged to ask myself where we stand. Have we reached our goal? So no. We let ourselves be consumed by anger and hatred toward those who do us wrong. So that would be reacts with hatred about anger. Hinted at a troubled past about thought. Thoughts are free, but that does no way mean that they can attack and do whatever they wish. Instead of blaming others, I now see my high aims might well be the cause for all the events of the past month. More than anyone else of thought, I feel responsible. He's going to halt his active engagement in the group, especially students from Stellington. Okay, these are both important for sure. Overactive engagement sounds like still an interesting fact. So let's look. Oh no, Stellington, the same Stellington where the bomb just exploded. Yes. Coincidence. Yeah, he said something about no coincidences, but we already dealt with that. Oh, guys. That Goldfels was a prominent lecturer at Stelligan, and some of the students became involved in thought. That is true. Did he, like, recruit for them? We need to identify those students, see who else is involved in the group. I would agree. Thoughts are free, but that does no way mean that we can attack and do whatever they wish instead of blaming others. I now see. So he's blaming himself for what happened to something in 2016? Oh, yeah, it's April of 2017. So July 2016 is when that thing happened. So it looks like he's blaming himself for what happened with that. We're going to add hits a trouble past the thought, feels responsible for trouble. I'm going to do this one. Whether that was the right idea or not, I don't have any idea. Trouble past, we still have to get to the bottom of this. Yes, we do. Thank you for pointing out the obvious. Is there a new headline? And there's a memorial. And the new headlines are just that I haven't read these yet. Something just opened up. The suspected of the bomb. Wait, who did they arrest? Woman arrested in connection with recent attacks in Bonton. Police spokesman Jim Coffin informed the press about the process of the investigation. A couple of minutes ago, the Bonton Police Department arrested in connection with the recent bombings. A young woman has been. So is this Cassandra? How this woman is related to the bomb attacks, Coffin not cover. I don't know if they're saying that Cassandra is the person that they just arrested on this, but it does kind of seem that way. So interesting. The news is coming out that we've arrested her, even though we didn't really arrest her with connection to that. I didn't think it was. Kind of was. So, I don't know. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching episode 2 of Orwell. Stay tuned for episode 3, where we will continue on this storyline and see if we can get to the bottom of these bombings.